Alright, it's Tuesday. Let's just backpedal a little bit. A couple of days ago, Sunday, I was delivering over there at HEB, middle of the morning, in San Antonio. And remember the previous few days I had delays with the shipper and then with the tire repair, so I had a bit of sleep debt and I was pushed over late, so I didn't get there till 3 o'clock that Sunday morning. And for an appointment that had been set up, rescheduled because the broker screwed up anyway, to 10 a.m. Probably up at 8, getting ready to get over there by 9. Probably not asleep by about 4. Lucky to get 4.5 hours, still really sleep deprived. So literally there, I don't know, about 9ish, for an appointment of 10, on the dock about 9:30, 1 p.m. in the afternoon before they'd unloaded me. Pretty still bleary-eyed, wishing for some sleep. Went shopping real fast, went to the truck stop, picked up some food. Was going to go back down to my shutdown thinking, oh, I'll sleep because probably won't get me a load today. And I only just had my 10-hour reset to drive again about 1:30 p.m. So yeah, I'm thinking, well, maybe he'll send me to get a load. But then I'm tired and I'm thinking, well, you know, like basically the Deadheads are Laredo or Eagle Pass, and I thought maybe he'll send me to Eagle Pass. And I'm like, as I said, I got sleep deaf, I'm tired, and I really wanted to go to my shutdown just a mile down the road after I went shopping, went to the truck stop. And I thought for a second, you know, like it's Sunday and Monday will be the 23rd of December. Should I ask him right now, since my hours have just come back, even though I'm like very short on sleep, I could do 2.5 hours. Should I ask him, like, be preemptive? Just say, look, could you, like, do you want to stage me? Do you want to deadhead me to Eagle Pass for tomorrow, Monday? Deadhead me now. I'll go down there. I've got a shutdown down there. And, you know, it's like literally like 3 miles from any of the places he picks up at. I'll sleep there at Sunday night, be fresh, and then you can set me up for a load. And I thought, bugger it, you know, he's the boss. He's the autocratic microman. He knows everything. He never tells me what he's thinking or what he's doing. Bugger it, I'll just go to the shutdown, you know. But I've thought before about various places I go to with this guy. Why don't you stage me, do the Deadhead and stage me overnight so that my 14-hour is fresh the next day. But anyway, fuck it. I slept in San Antonio on Sunday night. And I'll wake up on Monday and he says, later in the morning, he says, you know, like, look, Deadhead to Laredo, which is like, again, roughly 2.5, that's about 160 mile. Okay. He says, I'll have a load for you when you get down there. Make sure you got a clean trailer after I start driving. Well, it's mostly clean, but I got to brush it out. So I tell him when I'm about halfway from Laredo, I got to stop real fast and brush it out, which I do. And then I'm heading on into Laredo and he tells me to go to the damn truck stop. And I'm like, no, I'll go to myself. I'll go like 8 miles south of that. It's more central. It's literally within about 5 to 10 miles centralized. All the pickups in Laredo. I'll sit there and wait. So I sit there and I sit there and I sit there, and it's like, I don't know, I got there at probably 2:30ish. You know, by 6 o'clock, no load. So I thought, fuck it. I have to shut down and lay over for a second day. Now I'm at my like Maria de Montemayor, like just a mile up the road, like little retail warehouse, slip lane, in off where my main shutdown is on the main road in the industrial area. The semis are taking it all, so I thought, bugger it, I'll just go in the retail area and around the corner, out the back, a nice slip lane, lots of cement apron, no one to bother me, no fire lanes. I'll sleep there overnight, okay? And I was like a little bit late and really catching up on the sleep depth. So, you know, I had my alarm set for, it's Tuesday the 24th of December today at 8:30 this morning. He calls me, he texts me a text at 8. It says, go to Laredo, I'll have a load. I'm like, oh man, you know, so you did it. So go to Eagle Pass, he says. So I'm like, man, you deadheaded me to Laredo the day before. Now you deadheaded me back to Eagle Pass. Remember, I was thinking about asking him about staging. So now I got takes me back to where I thought should have gone in the first place anyway. But he's the boss. And my guardian angel said he's been having trouble getting loads. And it is like very close to the holiday now, so that's another factor. So then what happens? You know, I tell him, because 8 o'clock in the morning, bleary-eyed, and he texts me like half an hour before my alarm goes off. It's fair enough, I've had reasonable sleep, caught up somewhat on the sleep debt, and so then I'm like, okay, all right. I tell him like, it'll take me about 40 minutes to get ready. No, don't take 40 minutes, like they close. This is the place at Eagle Pass. Yeah, you know, like, go soon, take only 20 minutes, okay? Like, real nice. I'm like, okay, I got it. So, you know, I have no freaking dump, which I usually do in the truck when I get up with my sanitation, and no friggin' breakfast, but lately I'm having breakfast on the go anyway, but I can't have breakfast on the go if I have a dump. I can't have breakfast on the way because that'll force me to have a dump, and it's 2.5 hour deadhead to Eagle Pass, and I don't want to stop on the way to go to the freaking bathroom. So I start going, I'm rushing. Like, I've done the pre-trip and I'm literally getting my clothes on while the pre-trip's on. I'm sitting in the truck and I run outside the truck and really pre-trip the truck real fast, like 3 minutes, check tires, check lights, ready to go. I'm literally putting the address in on the GPS. He starts calling me. It's 36 minutes since his first text. You know, I'm literally ready to go, and the guy's drawing at me. You got to go. Like, okay, man, I'm putting in the freaking address. Okay, 36 minutes since he first contacted me, right? And I've done nothing for myself personally. I'm just ready to go. You know, on this 2-day layover, dodgy like 2 freaking deadheads now. Now I got to get a load. Now it's last minute. Now it's desperate. I understand all the issues with the freaking freight and his like issues with, you know, his loads, and then now the holiday. I understand that, but Jesus, give me a little bit more freaking notice or set me up a bit earlier. So I start going, I'm rush after I put the deadhead in. And down there in Laredo, it's kind of weird. My random is not exactly perfect. And I do know part of the area, but I kind of like, I'm coming down, the Rand McNally's got a funny curve on it, and I'm like, Bob Bullock, and I'm, what the fuck? Oh, I can't remember. And I go against my GPS. So then I finish up, turning around, and I think this is the way to get to the 35 north, but it's not. And I happen to be going up past the freaking, the store that the Walmart that I'd gone and shopped at the previous evening before I finally decided, well, this is where I'm laying over. So, you know, I'm like, damn, I don't know what's going on. And then it's like, boom, like the fucking text messages are coming at me. Furious and fast, and I got my phone sitting up here on the dash, my neat little tray. I'll tell you about that another time. But, you know, I can't pick the thing up. I'm like, fuck. You know, like, this is not the fucking way to get on the 35, and it looks like it might be heading into a residential subdivision eventually. So I take a right, and I go around, and there's a couple of major retail areas, and there's a main road, and I'm hearing this boom on the phone. I'm like, what the fuck? And eventually I just do a freaking U-turn on the main road, and I had to mount the curb a little bit to just do it. It was wide enough, and I just double-checked there was no traffic coming each way before I did it. Because I'm like, fuck, you know, if I'd done that with the mega carrier, that's it. You're done. Bye, you know. But I can do that with this guy's because he's got none of these freaking stupid macro surveillance panopticon cameras like the mega carrier. So, you know, long story short, then I'm heading back down, and he isn't phoning me, but he's text. I eventually get round about Bob Bullock. The Texas is so fucking stupid. Okay. Because, like, California, there'd have been an exit one way or another, because I knew I was an on-ramp. I knew I was heading north, but I had to turn around, go back down the other way, mile or so, couple of miles, turn around, swing around, go back, and eventually, you know, this is the way I would normally go. I wouldn't have done this. If he wasn't just rush. I'm like, this is what happens when they harry you in trucking. You make mistakes. I made a silly mistake. So then I get on the highway and I read his 3 texts. He's got 3 of them. It's like a minute apart. He's managed to punch in like 20 plain English words in each sentence a minute apart. I swear he's like my fucking ex-wife. I swear to God. And first of all, he's like, what are you doing? I told you not to go to the store because you have to go to Eagle Pass. And I'm like, fuck. I just drove past the damn store because I was heading the opposite direction that I should have been going. That's all. And then the next text is like, you got to go Eagle Pass ASAP. It's been an hour. And I told you why you take so long. And it wasn't an hour. I was literally in the truck and pre-trip and driving 5 fucking minutes. And it was 45 minutes for the total of that. It wasn't an hour. This is what bugs me about any American. They'll always over-exaggerate to state their case so they can book on your freaking head, okay? They over-exaggerate. It's wrong what they do. But he's an Indian anyway, which is even worse. So then I read his third message, like, you should not park on street, you should have gone to truck stop. I'm like, fuck truck stops. This was going to be more central. I was already set up. Why does he want me to be miserable and go to a goddamn awful truck stop? One of the tightest, most busiest, most congested truck stops in Laredo, which would have been a lot further away from any shipper pickup, right? So, I sent him a message saying, look, I just went the wrong way. I'm going the right way now, like 5 minutes after his text. Jeez, you're like I almost sent him a message like, you're like a wife, you're like a freaking wife. But I just said, yeah, geez, and just kept going. So I deadhead up here, and long story short, he says it closes at noon right now. I've been here a while. This is Padilla, one of my fave pickups, nice and easy, beer load, right? It's 11:45 Central, Texas time. And I've been here a little while. I literally got here at 10:40 at Padilla, alright? And I got loaded, and I actually took my dump in the truck real fast for my sanitation. While they were loading, was literally closed and back and turned the truck back on and got air ready to pull out to get the seal on by the time that they actually finished loads. They did that super fast. Still no breakfast. 2.5 hours up here. And it's Tuesday the 24th of December, almost midday. The Mexican guys, the senors, I asked them, I said, what time you close? First of all, they said 6, then they said 5. Christmas Eve, this is one of the things the Indian had said to me this morning. He'd text me first early, saying you got to go to Eagle Pass. Okay, 40 minutes. No, 20 minutes. And he'd said to me, look, you got to go, because, they're closed at noon. Otherwise, Christmas, you get no load. And yeah, fair enough, I understand that. But I got here at 10:40 regardless. My bet was they'd probably close at midday. They're telling me, the Mexican guys are telling me, the Spanish guys, because they're bare English, that they'll close at 5 to 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, which is not. But look. It's 11:45. There's a truck pulling out. There's another truck on the dock. There's another truck that's pulled in. I thought I saw another truck. They're all still getting in to get loaded. And this guy's losing his freaking mind. 11:45, and I'm wasting another 15 minutes making a video just so I can express this. I wanted time to make a separate video on something else. But I'm making a video. This is the way the guy harries me. 3 days, Tuesday the 24th, midday now, 3 nights, 3 days, Friday the 27th, deliver golden brands in San Jose, Northern California, Bay Area. It's good, it's all good, it's all freaking good. But, this guy just harries me to death. Anyway, have a great Texas morning. Bye.